Numbers, chapter 23. Balaam said to Balak, "Build me 7 altars here, and prepare me 7 bulls and 7 rams here." Balak did as Balaam said. Then Balak and Balaam offered a bull and a ram on each altar. Balaam said to Balak, "Stand by your burnt offering while I go off. Maybe Adonai will come and meet me, and whatever he shows me, I will tell you." He went off to a bare hill. God met Balaam, who said to him, "I prepared the 7 altars and offered a bull and a ram on each altar." Then Adonai put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, "Go on back to Balak and speak as I tell you." He went back to him, and there, standing by his burnt offering, he with all the princes of Moab, he made his pronouncement. Balak, the king of Moab, brings me from Aram, from the eastern hills, saying, "Come, curse Yaakov for me. Come and denounce Israel." How am I to curse those whom God has not cursed? How am I to denounce those whom Adonai has not denounced? From the top of the rocks I see them, from the hills I behold them. Yes, a people that will dwell alone, and not think itself one of the nations. Who has counted the dust of Yaakov, or numbered the ashes of Israel? May I die as the righteous die. May my end be like theirs. Balak said to Balaam, "What have you done to me? To curse my enemies is why I brought you here, and here you have totally blessed them." He answered, "Mustn't I take care to say just what Adonai puts in my mouth?" Balak said to him, "All right, come with me to another place where you can see them. You will see only some of them, not all, but you can curse them for me from there." He took him through the fields of Zophim to the top of the Pisgah range, built 7 altars, and offered a bull and a ram on each altar. Balaam said to Balak, "Stand here by your burnt offering, while I go over there for a meeting." Adonai met Balaam, put a word in his mouth, and said, "Go on back to Balak, and speak as I tell you." He came to him, and stood by his burnt offering, with all the princes of Moab. Balak asked him, "What did Adonai say?" Then Balaam made his pronouncement. "Get up, Balak, and listen. Turn your ears to me, son of Zippor. God is not a human who lies, or a mortal who changes his mind. When he says something, he will do it. When he makes a promise, he will fulfill it. Look, I am ordered to bless. When he blesses, I can't reverse it. No one has seen guilt in Yaakov, or perceived perversity in Israel. Adonai their God is with them, and acclaimed as king among them. God, who brought them out of Egypt, gives them the strength of a wild ox. Thus one can't put a spell on Yaakov. No magic will work against Israel. It can now be said of Yaakov and Israel, "What is this that God has done?" Here is a people rising up like a lioness. Like a lion he rears himself up. He will not lie down till he eats up the prey and drinks the blood of the slain. Balak said to Balaam, "Obviously you won't curse them, but at least don't bless them." However, Balaam answered Balak, "Didn't I warn you that I must do everything Adonai says?" Balak said to Balaam, "Come, I will take you now to another place. Maybe it will please God for you to curse them for me from there." Balak took Balaam to the top of Peor, overlooking the desert. Balaam said to Balak, "Build me 7 altars here, and prepare me 7 bulls and 7 rams." Balak did as Balaam said, and offered a bull and a ram on each altar. End of Numbers chapter 23.